Okay, so first we learn what soccer is, how to play it, the basic, what the field is, the pitch, the length of it, what everything means. So now we're gonna learn the positions of what is what because that I literally do not know. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to play for the sake of content. I don't know what the positions are. I don't know who does what and why and what is their position on the field. So we about to learn that right now. Here we go.
Each team has 11 players on a field.
Okay.
This includes 10 outfielders and a goalkeeper. The most common setup is known as the 4-4-2.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Now, I was saying this earlier. I said, okay, so it's 11 people on the field at the same time, like American football. But if you lose a player, it's just 10 against 11. Like, how many people on the team total? Somebody let me know that in the comments. How many people are on the team total? Like how they have, 5 people on the court for basketball, but there's only like 11 people or 13 people on the whole team, or there's like 53 people on the NFL roster, but only 11 on the field at the same time. So how many people are on a full roster of a soccer team?
This has 4 midfielders and 2 forwards. Each position has a specific area of the field that they cover.
Okay.
Goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is allowed to touch the ball with their hands while they're in the goal box. The goalie can't touch the ball if they're outside of their goal area.
Oh, they got to use their feet.
Goalie's role is to keep the ball from making it into the net.
We know that.
Goalkeepers are responsible for blocking the ball during penalty kicks.
Okay.
And getting the ball out.
So if they caught outside of this box right here, I'm assuming right here, if y'all can see my mouse, if they're caught outside this box right here, that means they got to use their feet. And 9 times out of 10, every time I've seen them get caught outside that box, they get fried. It's like they don't know how to play soccer. It's like they don't know how to play with their feet. Like they're just straight, just a goalie. Like there's nothing but hands and blocking. Like they don't know how to use their feet whatsoever. Apparently they're the worst player on the field who has the most important job at the same time.
Out of the area of the goal. They often use a drop kick to get the ball as far away from their own goal as possible.
We call that a punt.
Forwards. Forwards are also known as strikers.
Okay.
Forwards' main objective is to score a goal. Center forward.
Center
forward is also known as the...
We're losing me now. So there's forwards and then there's center forwards. How many forwards they said there was? There were 5.
Main striker.
3.
Their main objective is to score goals. Second striker. Second striker is also known as a support striker. Their main duty is to make passes through openings to create shots for center forwards.
Okay, so that's the point guard. What we saying is the point guard right here?
As well as score goals themselves. Winger. Winger forwards can play on either the right or the left side of the field near the touchlines. Their objective is to quickly dribble past their opposing fullbacks and pass the ball to a striker. Midfielders.
Oh, so they're the point
Midfielders
guard.
spend a lot of time playing different roles in a game. This is a very important position because they typically need to be good at defense and offense.
Okay, so the midfielders are basically the equivalent of a two-way player.
Field's main duties include 1. Assisting the defense in making sure the opposing team doesn't get anywhere near their goal.
Okay.
2. Getting the ball passed up to the forwards for them to score a goal.
Okay.
3. Making their way to the opposing team's goals and scoring if the opportunity arises. Center midfield. This position offers dual support and offensive plays, as well as attempting to get the ball back when on defense. Since they are placed in the center of the field, they have the most control over the flow of a match and have the best view of the action on both ends of the field.
Okay.
Defensive midfield. These midfielders are placed in front of defenders for extra protection. They typically lay back when their team goes on the attack.
Oh, so they the people that's like they're almost like the safety. If we were playing football, they would be considered almost the safety, or are they the corners? I would think there's another position for that to be a safety, to sit far back because they still like midfield.
Their main objective is to tackle opposing players and potentially drive them out to the sides.
Oh, so
they can also cover other defenders and midfielders if they're up supporting the offense.
Okay, so they're the corner.
Attacking midfield. This is a primarily offensive role that is placed between the center midfield and the forwards. This role can be divided into the left, right, or central midfield. Their main duty is to create opportunities for strikers by finding passes that can cut through the defense of the opposition. Wide midfield. This position plays in the left or right midfields.
Yeah,
They're very similar to wingers. Their main role is to offer protection out.
I honestly feel like he's explaining way too much. Like, okay, as a person, this is my first time experience with soccer is how it even go, all of that. I honestly feel like he's explaining too much. I feel like we only should have just known about, forwards, strikers, wingers, and like people that just play defense. Like when how he's breaking it down right here, this is I think how you lose people, because it's kind of like it's like how we would learn football, American football, and you'd be like, hey, this is the defensive line, these are the linebackers, corners, safeties, boom, like that. Now he's trying to, like, it seems like he's getting more in depth of like, yeah, this is the inside linebacker and his job is for this. Okay, this is the nickel corner that does this. This is the, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is the dime safety. This is, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to just keeping it simple, because for somebody that's new to this, you would lose me. I'm pretty sure people that were trying to watch this just now, I'm pretty sure you lost them. If it weren't for me doing content, I've been would have skipped this video. Because it's like, hey, you're getting too in depth. We just want to know who's the defensive line, who's the linebackers, corners, and safety. That's it. Ain't nobody trying to learn, okay, this is when they're in a 4-3, this is the person that's set up over here. Like that's doing a little bit too much now, but we're going to keep going.
On the flanks of the field, and as well, support offensive plays. Now, let's talk about defenders. Defenders do everything they can to make sure the ball does not get past them. If there is not a sweeper in play, defenders are the last position the opposing team will encounter on their way to scoring a goal, besides the goalkeeper.
But this is why I never liked
this position typically starts the game close to their own.
That's why I don't like the offsides rule, because once something get past the defender, once the you would say striker gets behind the defender, that's considered offsides. Whereas like if this was football, American football, that's a touchdown all day. That's you one-on-one with the goalie. If that was American football rules, but this is not American football. This is international soccer, so I gotta get it right. But I get it.
Goal box. During the game, they can typically be found anywhere on their team's half of the field. This is between their goal line and the midfield line. Defenders are often expected to perform throw-ins, goal kicks, and corner kicks on their own side of the field.
Okay.
Center back. The job of this position, also known as the central defender, is to stop players such as the opposing striker from shooting on the goal.
So
it is common to see two center backs play on the pitch. They can either cover a specific portion of the field or cover a specific player. Sweeper. Sweepers are not always a position that is utilized. Sometimes a coach will use 4 defenders instead of including a sweeper. However, when one is used on the field,
so now, like I said, he going in depth. I don't even know what a sweeper is. I thought it was the people that come and kick your legs, because there's always some type of people kicking legs in this. So they're not the leg kickers.
Field, they can be an essential player to assist the goalkeeper. Sweepers can be the last defensive measure before the ball reaches a goalkeeper. The position usually starts behind the defenders and in front of the goalie. They don't typically go past the midfield line and can go as far back as their own.
So that's what the sweeper is. To me, that's my understanding. The sweeper is just a professional leg kicker. That's all they do. Let's come through. You trying to score. We're going to kick them ankles smooth out. We're going to get that red card. But it sound like to me, it sound like they're the bullies. You come in and enforcing, come in there sweeping legs. What's the name? The Achilles hunters.
On goal line. They will often cover the entire field from left to right whenever extra assistance is needed. A sweeper will often take goal kicks or corner kicks. They can also be expected to perform throw-ins when the opposing team kicks the ball out of bounds. This is the only time a player, other than the goalie, can touch the ball with their hands.
Okay.
Fullback. This position can be divided into a left or right back. They are positioned on either side of the center back. They defend against opposing wingers in the flanks, who try to drive the ball past them.
Now you're telling me how they running palms and
pass to another attacker.
We get deep in here.
They do not traditionally support attacking plays. Wing back. These are defenders who are more involved in offensive plays.
I feel like I know less now than I did before I watched the video.
Typically cover more width on the field, especially if the team lacks traditional wingers. They usually support the midfield when on the attack. This position usually covers the opposing wingbacks when on defense. To watch complete rules of soccer, please click the link in the description or simply check.
I think that's what we're gonna do now. I think that we're gonna learn the actual rules and regulations next. I think that's what we're gonna do because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost. I know the general positions now. We know the wingers, the forwards, the goalies, strikers being that. I understand that now. But yeah, he was going a little bit too in depth. Like I said, like he was like, "Hey, this position for this and this that." That's cool. I'm a spectator. I'm not trying to play, but I guess we all learn together. So after this, we're gonna learn the rules and regulations and about the penalties and all that because that's what be getting us the most, the rules and regulations. Because we be like, how did they get a free kick? Why did they get a yellow card? Why did they get a red card? Why is this that? And I noticed that they always go for penalties real late so they could try to, come back in the last 3 minutes. So we're gonna figure that out. Catch you guys on the next one.